gonna try this. So this is the reason why I was going off on this tangent earlier, with back end stuff before I kind of got distracted with my tangents on like the shorts. But basically, now that I kind of cleared up my back end of everything, I have like more storage space on my PC. I want to see if I can like record the streams like natively, so like I have more control over audio stuff, because I know sometimes audio stuff is a little bit like fucky wucky, especially with like Discord calls and stuff. So we're gonna try this, understanding that maybe this is maybe a poor example because it's just me today, guys. It's just me, and I don't think y'all are getting another collab until like next Monster Hunter Monday, which is not next week. Spoiler alert, no stream Monday. For a few reasons, I will go into it. But yeah, let's get into this. Takes a second. There we go. Yeah. All right, here we are. Anyways, so we have this that I doodled really fast within like 5 minutes during the ad break, whatever. So the idea is that I don't know whenever I'll be busting this out. Basically, I guess I would bust this out whenever I play Repo next. Who knows when that's gonna be? Basically, we have the body, right? We have the body. We got the little Repo head. Here's the Repo head, right, with the eyes and like the little arms and shit, right? And like it'll probably cut off like here, right? So we don't really need that. And like as you talk, right? You know how like in like the lobby, the head just kind of flaps open and shit. So this would like maybe flap open, right? Like back and forth while you talk. So there's that, right? And then there's also when you talk, it's like a little can, right? It's like a little can of golf balls. There's me, you know? I pop out. Boom. And like this thing just like still like talks back and forth, but like this like stays. And I think that's funny. So that'd be for talking, right? And then for we're just gonna keep adding layers upon layers. Will it not make sense? Yes, but it's fine. And then you know, for like maybe for okay, hear me out, right? For listening, right? Maybe since it's me, we have like boom, eyes. No, wait, hear me out. We gotta move this down. Boom, eyes. Eyes are like here. The eyes like peek right out over. Bangs, whatever. Right, whatever. And then we have like, you know, my here are my ears. Boom. Whatever, right? And it's just like my eyes peeking over the thing, right? I think that's funny for like I'm active, but I'm not actively talking. And then when I'm actively talking, boom, I shoot out with like my arms up. I'm like, hey, listen to me, I'm talking. You know what I mean? And then maybe muted. It's just like the regular. Muted is just me. It's just the regular head. You know, we have like the body, the arms are down. Boom, right? I think, do we get the vision though? Like, do we get the vision? Like, I'm just having fun making doodles at this point. Like, I'm just having fun. Oh, do y'all want to see a little doodle that I was working on for the past couple weeks? Okay, so we have, you know, like the little like subgroup of like the hags group. We call ourselves the brain wreck now. I think Inkley gave us the moniker, and it's kind of just like to make it clear that like more like okay, like hags, right? The server, there are more people on that server, but then there's also like, you know, like Wispin, Stelly, Inkly, Snake, Devi, Ryusei, and me, right? And we clearly done like some other things like before. I want to do more things with them, you know, it's whatever, right? So I'm like, you know, it'd be really funny. Like, we don't have to do this, right? But like, you know, what if our little group chat had a little picture? And I don't think this would work as a group chat picture anymore because of the dimensions of how I drew this. And it's kind of hard to fit like 7 people on a canvas super evenly the way that I wanted to. But do you know that photo that, maybe you guys don't take this, but I do this with my friends. Like, we have like the phone flat, and then we always kind of like peek over the edge, and it's just like our eyes in the shot and the like tops of our head. I did that a lot in Seattle with my sister. I basically just drew that, and it was kind of my first time really drawing everybody. Like, here it is, and I thought it was cute. I had a lot of fun drawing it because the thing is, right, this is like an exercise for me in like drawing, truly, because if I strip away all the layers, or just like above it, honestly, and in here, right, are like the layers of like basically I'm like the shoulders up of everybody right here. Like, let me pull out Wispin, right? Or not. Anyways, I basically, what happens is I drew everybody like chest up, but then I positioned the sketch such that they are positioned this way, right? But like I had fun with this one. I'm like slowly testing the waters more with the doodling. Now that I'm feeling like I can actually draw stuff now. If that makes sense. But yeah, I don't know. I had fun with that. There we go. Anyways, back to this though. Back to this little hot mess. Okay, so I guess the first is that we draw the thing. I'm kind of not really working off of a reference. I saw a few of these like online, and they weren't kind of like what I was like looking for, and I'm like, you know what? I'll make them for myself. I'll do it. And like I saw there was some larger streamer who like was also like, I think like back in like around Lunar New Year ish. No, like maybe Marchish. I don't know. But they were playing repo and they had these little fugis, and I was like, that's a really cute idea. You know, I could do that theoretically. And now here I am, and I can. All right. I will turn on drawing assist so I have the center line. All right. You know what? What is... You know what? You're so right. What am I doing? I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just not doing a good job. Hold on. Let me... Yeah. All right. So, only murders in the building. I don't know. I feel like it's something that like my sister and I like my family started watching like when it was kind of first coming out in 2021. And like I think like then was it the 5th season like released? Like it just released? Like this past week. So like we started watching it. They released like 3 episodes. So I don't know, man. It's one thing that I forget because like usually I think it's the first time we've all like watched it like together, because usually like my sister's at school, so she will watch it like different from when my mom and I watch it. But I forget that my mom is such a sucker for like suspense. suspense. Don't know why I said suspense, but for suspense, really. Because it's like a comedy show. My mom's out here like, oh my god, someone's gonna get murdered, and I'm like, Mom, it's called Only Murders in the Building. They're not in the building. But it's kind of crazy. What am I doing? Ah, hi, Bach. Oh, and congrats on first. We're making a doodle. We're making a little doodle. Yeah. Oh, and then like when I'm deafened, we could just have like the lights turned off, like how, you know what I mean? I don't know. I'm just spewing. I'm having ideas, potential ideas. But yeah, we've been having fun with Only Murders. I feel like season 2 is like maybe like the worst season of Only Murders, but they picked it up at like with season 3. Yeah. I'm like thinking about how I'm gonna have to draw this when it comes time to it, because I'm gonna like I'm like sketching out like how it's like the stuff right now. Yeah. Mm. Yeah, we want that angle. Turn arm assist off real quick. Get rid of that arm and try again. Y'all, okay, so the dance studio that I work at, they really want me, singular, to revitalize the program that's dying because they don't put enough care into it. And I'm kind of like, part of me is kind of like, ma'am, that's not my job. But I'm also like okay, like whatever, right? Like we can all smile and pretend like that's good, that's what's gonna happen, right? So like I don't know, I'm a little bit like whatever, but my so I'm like, hey, you know what? A really easy way to do that is to like record our performances and then have like an online presence. You know what I mean? Because they don't have any online presence, even for their martial arts, which is kind of like their main attraction, which is kind of crazy. So like I'm like, okay, fine, like whatever. And my instinct, so to speak, is like, okay, so like we have this upcoming performance. We're gonna like, I'll just record them and then like, you know, put like the proper music over and whatever, right? Like super easy editing. I've done this before. So I told, you know, like the head of school this, and I was like, hey, like, is it cool if I do this? And they're like, I think that's a great idea. Did you fix the music? And I'm like, if you don't know that song, I'll get into that. And I'm like, yeah, I did fix the music. I gave you guys backups. Your guys' speakers are broken, I said to the fifth person. You know what I mean? Like, man, I'm so tired of this. Help. How? Gotta know. Okay, I know technically it's always like, oh, draw with a reference. You never know. You don't know what you don't know until it's too late. And true, however, have a concept. What if I just draw my little guy from memory? Because I know what I'm supposed to look like. There it is, right? There's our face. There's our head. Yippee. I want this to be like a little very bean-like. I wanted this to be very bean-like. So we have like our little head, and then we have like our little like whatever, right? I don't know why I'm bothering with the lower body out here. It really doesn't matter. I don't know. Maybe I'll need this later though. Who knows? We're going for bean. We're going for bean shaped. Oh, maybe I do need my little reference. All that stuff I said about not needing a reference, hard, never mind on that. I definitely have a more flat. I'm not like super round. It's a little bit flatter. No, I'm just pushing that up and down. Hold on. There we go. Like, I don't know how much of this I want to commit to, like, I might want to make the eyes slightly larger. I feel like I kind of committed to a smaller eye shape. Whoops. Here we are, right? We just go yeet. Right? Yeah. I know. I have a, I like Ryu said something on his like drawing arc. I'm like, and like one thing, so like one, and he's been like, you know, like we've been talking to each other about his drawing art. But I'm like, you know, one thing personally that I do, right, is I use the hair a lot to shape out the face. So like, I don't know why I'm agonizing over the eyes like this. But alas, here I am, agonizing over the eyes like this. But yeah, how are the people doing on this fine Thursday? I feel like this has been a very long week, Loki. That's kind of just me. After like drawing everybody's models, I feel like I look at my model and I'm always like my design, and I'm like, man, if I was a better drawer, I would make mine a little bit. Like I think mine is like a very simple design. In hindsight, and I'm like, man, I would have made mine a little bit. I would have made mine better, but here we are. I guess there's something to say about me being easily able to draw myself, right? Because like I've been having lots of fun just like doing like random doodles of like outfits that will like never happen essentially, right? Like hold on, let me blur this out. I'm gonna show you guys this. In the Discord, right? A few weeks ago, Leo sent a it was like a image of like with these like rabbit shoes essentially. And he was like, "Oh, DX Street Clothes one," and I'm like, "I don't know, but I'll doodle it for funsies." I need to find the right stack of it. So since then, I kind of just had fun, like making doodles. You know what I mean? Like of myself that are like they're just like they're like just little doodles of like outfits, and I don't really know how to draw clothes super well, so I'm just kind of like having fun with just like, can I draw myself, right? Like you'll never see me in this canonically speaking, but it's fun to like experiment with. But yeah. But like I don't know, I feel like I'm finally learning how to like draw kind of. I don't know. I think the one thing, right, that I have beef with are like art tutorials. I need to know how to draw. I feel like I just like I don't know. I feel like I just don't like sometimes how art tutorials are presented, and that's just I'm aware that's just me being stubborn, but like it is what it is. Because I think originally, right, I wanted my outfit to be more like the hump that like ties or like that ties like around like the chest and does like around like the waist. I ended up settling on this design for like I don't even know remember why, but like originally that's what I wanted, like the canonical default outfit to be. But like, yeah, fun facts. But actually, now that I'm thinking about it, it's kind of crazy. We're coming up on a year of a year of like the design of this little guy. I don't know, like I know like I drew it and like I did the original design in like last year. It's either like late September or early October. So it's kind of crazy to think that like here we are a year later somehow. I do need my reference. Shit. I thought I would be good. I just can't remember what that third bang is like. Canvas reference. Where's my thing? I had to like favorite it because I have like a bunch of shit just like on here. Import. Yeah. All right, we're back. We're good. Oh, it's because this one. I was thinking of the other design. Yeah, this one's like not like so closely tied. Whoops. Casually getting rid of that really quickly. Whoop. Yeah. How this challenge is great though. I appreciate. I'm like not really seeking validation. I'm not saying this to be like, oh wow, I need validation on my design. But like I look at like other I think it's just like, oh, like I have a really hard time coming up with stuff from nothing really. I did a lot of practice, whatever. But I look at other people's designs and I'm just like, man, I just get a little bit embarrassed. I'm like, sorry, here I am. It's me, guys. There's nothing too complicated about me. It's just hi. I also found out recently that I can hold down the undo button and it like undoes stuff instead of me having to tap repeatedly. It was a game changer. Hi guys, it's me. I'm sorry. I'm sorry I look the way I do. But yeah, it's supposed to be kind of cool this weekend, so I'm looking forward. It should be good weather. Because the kids will be outside performing and like they're like in like the first slot for performance, so it'll be like 4:15 I think is when it's supposed to start, but it's like a large event, so who freaking knows. But you know what, I get my mom's friend, no, my friend's mom, different person. um she's like having like all the kids get ready at her house so that all the kids all look like, you know, uniform and makeup and whatever. um and she invited me to like help and like, you know, be with, you know, be with the kids or whatever. And I was like, okay. And she's like, yeah, I'm cooking. And I'm like, all right. So I'm getting food from a mom who is not my mom, home cooked meal from a mom that's not my mom. Very excited for this meal that's from a mom who's not my mom. See, and then this is after we get the bangs out of the way. Everything is the same, so we turn on symmetry. Mom, but not mom, exactly. Mom, but not my mom. But yeah. Yeah. So I was thinking. But yeah, I don't know. I think like now that I'm drawing, I've been like drawing a little bit more in my free time. I feel like a lot of artists, I talked about this before, but I feel like a lot of artists talk about like, oh, like my drawing style, right? I still feel like I don't really have one. And I know like I have one, but it's the same way that I feel like, oh, like I don't really have like a dance style, but like I have one. I think it's just like I'm not self aware enough, but also I really don't feel like I have a drawing style because I kind of this is kind of like the issue that I have a lot in dance also is that apparently my curves has been such that I know how to like imitate really well, which is like great when I'm trying to when I've been have been like trying to learn from like my dance teachers and shit. But I feel like that same curse is also in art now. It's like the same thing, you know what I mean? Like I can imitate really well. I can't like do my own thing really well. So like I don't know. I've been thinking about that a lot, low key. Like it's not that big of a deal. Just a thought that kind of popped up in the back of my head, kind of thing. And like in dance, right? You want to be able to imitate, right? You want to be able to imitate. You don't want to like stand out. You don't want to draw attention when you're like not meant to be drawing attention. So like it's like so like when I talk about a lot, like oh wow, that's like I'm very much a dancer first, artist last. This is like the mindset that I'm talking about, right? It's this kind of mindset of like, oh, you don't want to stand out. You want to like in a group dance, right? You want to blend in, right? But when it's just me on the stage, I find I fill the space fine. But like in like a group setting, like you do not want to be the guy who's pulling focus from the group dance. Like that guy, everyone laughs at that guy and says, "You're pulling focus, knock it off." Right? It comes off as very like egotistical, and I've danced with dancers like that before, and they're kind of the worst. Hate to say it. Like, obviously, like, I think there's a difference between like being good, right, and like just drawing attention because you're full of shit. You know what I mean? Like, these two different things. So like yeah, I don't know, like it's been like hard to like translate that to art in a way that's like meant to be, right? Because like I feel like when we're drawing, right, it's like the exact opposite. You do not want to blend in. It is worse to blend in. It is better to like be visually distinct, right? But like I don't know, it's just interesting, I think. Oh, what? I swear, people who who show off the most are always compensating for something. Yeah, for sure. The people that I've had to dance with, who are just like, they're so, they're so annoying. I'm like, girl, no one cares. Please stop. Like, I remember being at a performance and like there was some girl in my dance group who like I personally wasn't a fan of because like I found her like very annoying, but like I feel like it's pretty clear here that like I don't really put up with a lot of bullshit. I'm like fairly like a low energy, so I don't put like they deal with like, a lot of like high energy screaming. You know what I mean? Um, and that's kind of like the energy of this like then first year. And I was kind of like, oh girl, I can't do this. Girl, I can't do this. Please no, please stop. And she did a duet at this one performance that was really confusing because it was like we weren't sure why it was like her, because like she didn't really, whatever. Okay, I'm not gonna get into it, but like she was doing a duet, and like, you know, with a duet, like there's a balancing act, right? You want to stand out, but you don't want to like outshine. Like there's even more of a balancing act, right, than like just being in like a larger group. And like, I don't know, she was putting like 10,000% effort into all of her movements, which is kind of what you want, but it was definitely like you would watch and like kind of forget that the other person's there, kind of like a situation, because that's how much energy she was putting in. And like, I don't know, you don't want to do your dance partner dirty like that, man. Cooperative dance, not dual. Yeah, exactly. It was like kind of crazy. I don't know. Like, I don't know if they ever fixed that problem or not. Like, I don't know if anyone told them or not, because there's also like in that dance group, there was also like a lot of like ego stuff that would happen. Like, a lot of people who had, it was like a dance group that was like open to people who like had zero dance experience. So you would get people who from like me, who had been dancing their whole life and wanted to do something like different, completely out of their wheelhouse, or significantly less like time commitment-y. And then you get people like some of my friends who like literally have never danced before, like in their life ever. So like, I don't know. It was interesting. It was certainly interesting. Certainly choices were made. I wouldn't make those choices myself. Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know, man. It was so stupid. I don't know. Like, why are we listening to the song again? Like, I'm not gonna be specific, but like, they had some certainly non-beginner friend. Some of my people that I would listen to, they had like non-beginner friendly takes. Like, oh, advanced dancers should only dance with like people who are advanced, and it's kind of like, that's not really how you improve though. If you're only dancing with like people who are your skill-wise peer, like, you're not really going to be improving. Like, there's something really humbling about like dancing next to somebody who doesn't really know their body as well, doesn't know how to move their body as well, and there's something very much humbling about like, it's like, oh wow, like I used to be there, right? Like, I don't know. Not to mention is that like, I learned so much from like people going back to the basics, right? Like, or just kind of watching how like people who like don't know how to, watching two people who don't really know like how to move their bodies the way that their brain tells them to, explain how to get there to each other. It's like insane, because like, you don't think about that as much anymore. I don't know. I just had thoughts and opinions. I always kept my mouth shut, but I had thoughts and opinions. Like, I kept my mouth shut not because like just to keep the peace, right? Like, it's not that, like, at the end of the day, it is not that big of a deal, and I recognize that, and it's not really worth the squabble. Maybe I slim down the body like this. I don't know. I don't know. I think I inherently will not be able to do this well, simply because of the way that my outfit specifically is designed to show off my shoulders. Hold on. We'll rethink this real quick. We don't have to be specific, super super like, nah, okay, no, hold on. I don't know. We're just like not in any rush. We're just gonna like fool around real quick. Nah, we're gonna keep the bean. We're gonna keep the bean. Maybe if I zoom out, I don't know. Maybe if we slimmed down the bean. I don't know. Because like theoretically, right? Here's like the belt, right? That's where it would come down to. Right. There's like the armholes. Yeah. Okay. Sure. Yeah. Because like we will not be seeing much more about of this, right? We're coming up to like about here in terms of like visibility, so it's like not that deep. I'm gonna combine these down so I can finally. Yeah, because then it's that and here. I should draw the rest of the face though. Yeah. Ooh, another thought came to me. Okay, we're doing this. Just need to get like the basic sketch down. Let's get like let's get the rest of, let's get the ears down. Yeah. Ah, hi Zero. I'm making a doodle. I don't know when I'm playing repo next, but when next time I do, this is the fugi. How you doing? Either way, I hope that you've been having a chill time. Or a chill enough time. I don't know. I hope you're taking, let me rephrase that. I hope you're taking care of yourself, man. Yeah, there we go. Hi. Have you have you tried Monster Hunter since the crash out? Because I have not. Slept most of the day, and I missing classes happens. Yeah, that happens. I can't even like pass judgment. Like, there have definitely been times when I lived off campus, and I like, I, my, I took a Chinese class, and I got so good friends, such good friends from like class friends from like that Chinese class. There was a group chat called DX Bullying Club, affectionately named, and they would just ruthlessly make fun of me because, to be fair, I would also ruthlessly make fun of them. So like it's fair game, okay? Like and like literally I remember we would get like X amount like free absences. And like I slept through one class because like I don't know, like getting towards the end of the year, I'm a senior, who cares anymore? I wake up and like firmly by this time class has started. In DX Bullying Club group chat, DX, where are you? Are you sleeping? How dare you? And I'm like, oh my god, this escalated so fast. Why am I being made fun of right now? But like I don't know, usually we just like use that to like say like, hey, like did anyone find a partner for like the language like the language like conversation assignment? And if not, because like some of us had like better connections than others, so it was like super chill. Dude, you're famous. You had a group chat name for you. You know what? Say what you will, but on my birthday they said, where do you want to go to lunch? And I said like the go-to bow place, and so we went to the go-to bow place, and it was super pog. So say what you will, but I got good food. On my birthday that one time. But you know what? Good for you. Actually, like, you know what? It was good for me. It's actually really funny because what happened, I ended up going to that bow place for my birthday every year, and every year it was not like an intentional thing, except for the 4th year. And now I'm like, well, we gotta end it the way that it accidentally started. But basically, it was like my friend was like, oh my, like my 2nd year, my friend was like, oh, like where do you want to go? And I'm like, for your birthday, like for your belated birthday. And now I'm like, I don't know. It was just me and my friend. It was like super chill. And like I was like, I don't know, I want ramen. So we like tried this one ramen place, we couldn't, and it was like closed. And we're all like, this is stupid, I want ramen. You know what I mean? Like when the cravings hit and you like, you know what I mean? Like if I wanted ramen for my 20th birthday, why can't I have ramen for my 20th birthday? And we ended up at the bow place, which like had ramen on like Tuesdays or whatever, and it happened to be like a Tuesday or whatever, and we were like, oh my god, guy, and I was like, oh my god, bro, it's fate, it's fate, it was meant to be. So we ate there. Next year, the person I was seeing was like, oh, like this is like a like a like our friend group, like we were like, oh, like let's go like for my birthday. And now it's like, okay, whatever. And like in reality, right, a birthday meal is just an excuse to like go out, right? And so I'm like, okay, whatever, I'm chill, whatever. And they were like, okay, what are you craving? And I was like, I don't know. And so someone in the group chat was like, do you guys want to go to that bow place? And I was like, oh, that'd be so funny if we did though. And then there was miscommunication, but then we ended up going there. It wasn't my suggestion. But I was like, personally, I wanted hot pot. But like, you know what? I think 2 years in a row, but being there on accident is funny. And then 3rd year, like my first year of university, like I don't remember what we did for my birthday, but we did not go to that bow place. But like my 4th year, I was like, we're going to the bow place because it's funny. So basically, we started at the bow place because I wanted ramen. And ramen, like, I happened to be at the bow place, which is kind of a crazy sentence, but it is what it is. This year, I would like hot pot though. Please and thank you. Oh, fuck. Okay. I just hit my heel against my desk. God, that hurt. You know what I've been forgetting recently? I've been forgetting my little hair ornament on the side. Whoops. It is what it is. The flower. Yeah, I've been forgetting about it in all the recent drawings I've been doing. Hi, you say. I'm drawing myself a fugi that I may never use, but I think it's funny. Your art streams have made me want to do maybe more art streams. But the thing is, it only would work with like it was with repo. So here's the vision, okay? For anyone who missed the vision, the initial vision, right, is that I pop out, right, of a little fugi guy, right? And the fugi moves like back and forth. And then also, more planning happened on stream and it makes sense, trust me. But I hope you're doing well. I'm just like... Listen. You're making new shells for the fugi? Like... I mean, like, we're in reality, right? Like, say if you say, it's like, hey, what if you drew me also? Like, it shouldn't be too hard. It's like, you just switch out the guys. Like, but... I'm just using it as an example because it was the first name that popped up that wasn't Seriba, okay? Listen, if you want one, my services are free. Just change the outside of the fugi. Yeah. I mean, yeah, there's also that option too, right? It's pretty flexible. So yeah. I don't know. I've been doodling. I need this one, yeah. No. What was I drawing? I was drawing the flower. What do you mean? I did. Ryusei has a new profile picture. And it's like the finished one. Yeah. Check out, guys. Go check out Ryusei. One, very pog person. Two, also completed profile picture now. Yeah, the 2 weeks was up. Actually, like... Well, it's not my profile picture. It's Ryusei's profile picture. It's not my profile picture. It's his, you know? If Ryusei wants to shamefully change his profile picture, then let him shamefully change his profile picture. I'm kidding. I'm kidding, by the way. But yeah, it's finished now. It's finished. It looks completed now. There is color. That's not just the fruit, the pawpaw fruit. But I don't know, guys. I've been like knee deep in like editing hell. So like, you know what? It's fine. Also, I'm pretty sure the 2 weeks ended like kind of recently. Or at least it was, the profile picture itself was changed recently. The 2 weeks either ended a little bit ago and both of us forgot, or it ended recently and I just wasn't paying attention. Like, who knows? You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. I was going to say something else for the order. I just can't remember. But yeah, man, how you been? How was... Oh, also welcome back from the ads, everyone. But yeah, how you been? How was... Weekly... I remember it was one of the two, and I couldn't remember which one it was. Good day. Yeah, how drawing? Well, we started from this and now we're here. So I would say it's progressing. But yeah, I'm having a good day. I was like hanging on Inkly's stream. And then I passed out and then I woke up and then I watched Early Emergence with my family. Here we are now. But yeah, I've been chilling. And for those of y'all who don't know, right? Like I work from home today. I'm working from home tomorrow. But a couple weeks ago, I came to a resolve, right? My idiot coworker that we all collectively do not vibe with, I would say. And by all I mean like you guys, I mean not like necessarily my coworkers, I mean, but whatever. I came to a resolve. I can't like really take revenge per se, right? Like if I will eventually complain about him to HR for the day that he really fucks up and crosses the line, I can't have anything like to point back at me really. So now when everyone vacates the room, I will once per day lower his standing desk by like 0.1 like what inch whatever. I've been having fun. I go in about like 2 times a week, so it's been lowered like 3 times overall so far because I forgot the first day after I had my resolve. Managed to get half the team sick, and my others in the team would hate him too. No, I think like others in the team are kind of like, bro, what are you talking about? But I'm definitely maybe the most hostile towards him, like low key, but whatever. But oh yeah, deserve though. Yeah, no, really, like you know, like if I can't like exact my revenge, if I can't snap at him like the way I want to, I'm just gonna give him back pain. I'm gonna make him experience back pain over time. And since it's gonna happen really slowly, since it's like what like twice, it's lower so what like twice a week, you know, like it's gonna take a long time for him to notice. And I also only do this when everybody's out of the off, when everyone's like out of like the room. So and I'm covering my bases. Don't worry. Exactly, entity. You get it. You get it. Oh yeah, the Nintendo Direct is tomorrow morning. And I wanted to talk about it. So I think, am I waking up for it? I don't know. We'll see. It's supposed to last like an hour. Actually, you know what? I'll try to wake up for it. I'll do it. Whatever. Sure. Why not? My prediction is that we're getting release dates for Tomodachi Life and Rhythm Heaven, since those were announced early in the year for 2026. And traditionally, oh, hi, Belly. Traditionally, the September Direct is like first shit that's coming out like next year. So the following year. So I think we're getting a full trailer for Metroid 4. We haven't really had one yet. They're gonna announce something for the Mario 40th anniversary, I think it is. My bets are either they're re-releasing temporary. They're re-releasing like the temporary release from like the 35th, or it's or they're releasing the new Super Mario's bundle, and I really hope it's not that, because God, please stop. What I personally want to see, I think we're going to maybe see Splatoon Raiders is what I'm thinking also. What I personally want to see, I know this isn't really it, but I want to see. I know that Worlds and I have a complicated relationship, but I would like to see Monster Hunter Rise on the Switch. I don't know if I don't think this is the direct to hope for it, but nonetheless, I will continue. Not Rise. Did I say Rise? I meant Wilds. Whatever, the new one, right? Regardless, I will blindly hope and be disappointed. You know what I mean? I meant Wilds. I meant Wilds. They're all the same thing in my head. Okay, they're all the same thing in my head. It's still on top. I agree. Monster Hunter Stories 3. I think, yeah, I think we're gonna see more. I don't know if we're gonna see more of that though. Maybe we will. Maybe we won't. Who knows? I hope we get to see something. Maybe Animal Crossing, but I don't know. But speaking of Monster Hunter, are you going to play Monster Hunter? I know you said you were thinking about it. That like what 2 weeks ago now, 3 weeks ago maybe, whatever Friday stream you had. You know. Like on one hand, I would like to watch you crash out over Worlds, because like me too, actively all the time. I'm combing through the list thinking of Rise. And I think that's the correct choice, but I think it's funnier to watch you crash out. You know what I mean? I need some validation. But yeah, no, I agree. Yeah, Rise is, I think, maybe the better game, low-key, but you didn't hear it from me. I want to see you. I didn't say suffer. I said crash out. If we're going to quote me, we might as well get it word for word accurate. I want to see you suffer DX2 for you say at 7:56 p.m. PST. Paraphrased. Till your world slower but offers higher difficulty, rises faster, but the difficulty and what you get from endgame's lower. Yeah, that seems to be like the experience. And I think my problem with Worlds is that like right now in the time of my life, I do not have the time to like actually sink into Worlds. Like especially like this week. Like or like everything leading up until like this week, because like stupid performance. It's not my problem that the in-house speakers are broken. I'm gonna scream it from the rooftop. Yeah, then go to Worlds after so DX and see me crash out. Yeah. Eat the night. Cool, cool. Oh, nice. Nice. Wait, you say what game did you play then? Like, cause you mentioned playing Monster Hunter before. Which one did you play? If I may ask. Let me check. K. It's like the I remember when I was in Korea, this song was like huge. Oh. Oh, nice. I see. Damn. Question. Would you ever consider playing Switch games on stream? That's just a general question. I just realized you sent it already. Nice. I played Zelda and other things. You don't know what yet. You want to play Switch games on stream? You play Zelda and other things. Don't know what yet. That's fair. I don't know. I think like I've always like known you as like a PC gamer, and I didn't really know that you like had a Switch to play Switch games. So I just like I don't like how this turned out actually. Give me a second. Yeah, there we go. No. Still don't like it. Oh god. There we go. You mean grew up on console like most PC gamers say you think? I mean, yeah, I don't know. I was just like, listen, I didn't know. I didn't know. I thought it was something that I can like gain from context. And then it was not something I could really gain from context. Got more confused even. Because like you've talked about like your love for Nintendo, which is obviously like console, right? So I'm like, maybe I don't know. If you're asking if I'm willing to shill out the money for Rise, again, the answer would be yeah. You're a gamer TM at heart. Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. Rise on PC. We can all pod collab. Listen, I will always be down for Monster Hunter, especially Rise. Maybe I'll. Maybe I myself wouldn't necessarily stream it so that I can like be chill, but like, because like we're already playing Monster Hunter Monday, but like I don't know. I would be willing. I would be willing. Okay, and then after this. Yeah, of course it is, because it's I have the mirrored on. Might as well learn a new weapon. Yeah, might as well. Help. What is happening? I thought I had it off. Oh, I missed some stuff. GX won't change because of Beyblade. Also true. Beyblade does have my heart. Let's be so for real. Maybe I'll try Longsword though. Who knows? Am I okay? I am okay. I was just sometimes the program freaks out. It'd be like that sometimes. Oh, what a way to find out that your mouth is not symmetrical. That's crazy. It's crazy. All right, there's a little guy. Oh. Oh my god, that terrified me. But thank you for the gift, dude. I appreciate. It went to Stelly. Stelly, enjoy the Baymax. Oh, that's still assisted. Help. Yippee, yippee indeed. Yippee indeed. Okay, guys, hear me out, right? So we have this, right? For like actively talking. And like realistically, I'll probably have like a little blink in there. So maybe should have drawn the face on a separate layer. But it's fine. It's a sketch, who cares? We can just have like this come down. Listen, I like to make my stuff unnecessarily complicated. I like playing with very simple little gifts. Oh. Thanks, Dally. Thanks for the bits. I hope the rest of your stream was good. What's happening? Oh wow, hype train. It's huge. It's crazy. But yeah, I hope that if you're done with stream, I hope that turnip crimes were good. But you know what? If oh my god, there's so many noises happening. I don't know how to make it stop. Yeah, it was good. My stand about this. Listen, I think Cactus Gun is always very pog. Cactus Gun is very funny to me. But yeah, I hope you know that you're able to do the after stream care that you gotta do. I'm making myself a little fugi because I was seeing this a lot when like repo was like popping off, and so I wanted one for myself, and I didn't want to spend money on it, so here I am. The plan is it's like a little can, right? Is that like you pop out when like, you start talking. That's like the goal. It's like the goal. Okay. Gotta get rid of the rest of this eye though. Actually, like low key, maybe we do this instead. And then get rid of the other two. That's what I'm thinking. Actually, yeah, we do that. You get rid of this one. Duplicate this. Boom. We fix that later, right? No, it's a little bit of a mess. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. There's a vision. There's a vision. There's a vision. There's a vision. Trust. We're just going to do a simple little blink. Oh, I should have duplicated that or had like that mirrored, but I did not. And so here we are. TVDX cute, yeah, thank you. It was a cute idea that somebody else came up with. And we're just doing our spin on it. All right, so we have this. Take this, we'll erase the eye here. Ooh. Okay, this is no longer working. This is no longer working. The strat that I thought I was big brained enough, turns out I am not. Okay, we need to flip back and forth between. Okay, yeah. That's the vision. You got your mustard back? Hi, Nova. That's huge. Mustard. I always think about like you know, like your soda redeem. I always think about like Whenever you're like mustard, I always think of that, but in the tone of your soda redeem. If that makes sense. But how you doing, Nova? Hope you're good. Hope you're good. Hope you're chilling. I'm just doodling. You also have a mustard redeem. You do have a mustard redeem? Hold on, pause. I gotta explore that next time you're live. I literally just placed mustard, but it's 10 out of 10. You know what? You know what? You really can't mess with perfection, though. You know what I mean? You can't mess with perfection. Hop on Fortnite right now, but I'm making my little fugi. I'm making my fugi, though. Gonna lurk now. Yo, enjoy your lurk. Enjoy your lurk, Ryusei. But Fortnite, though, listen, I'll hop on Fortnite for Ryusei hops on Fortnite. How does that sound? I said that very confident, under the impression that Ryusei uninstalled. So you hate me? No! Ain't no way. No. I could never hate you, Nova. We're basically like the same person. There's that going for us, too. I gotta play Fortnite with y'all at some point, but like I don't know, I'm a little bit slammed this week because I have a big IRL event happening. What happens if I log onto it right now? Then I'll be eating my words. It wouldn't be the first time. Listen, I get dunked on by fate quite regularly around these parts. It wouldn't be the first time. I'm used to it at this point. I'm burnt on Fortnite right now, but y'all have fun. Listen, I don't end. Okay, I actually am very frame and pull up Discord and just to make sure that, you know, fate's on my side for once, right? Right? Right, guys? Right? You got lucky today. Thank God. Okay. Listen, I know that there's another reality where you did hop on for the bit and I was eating my words, okay? Haven't played in like 8 days. That's crazy. You usually play so much. Like 8 days is a lot, man. That's like more than a week. It's crazy. Listen, I think if we get a good sketch going, maybe. Right? What's it doing? Listen, hear me out, guys. I think if we get a good sketch going, maybe we'll end the stream with a couple of rounds of Fortnite. Who knows though? But only if Nova is willing to play with me. Dude. Oh, hello, critic. Oh my God. I'm so stupid right now. No, but you go sleep. You go sleep. But hello, Raiders. Thank you for the raid, critic. You were also doing art very pog. Oh. But as an introduction, I'm DX, aka Xiaojia. I go by both. I respond to both. Both are equally valid ways to address me. I'm a Moon Bunny VTuber, and I mostly do gameplay, but you caught me on a rare art stream. What were y'all drawing? What were y'all doing the doodles for? What were y'all doing the doodles for? Hello. Oh, I made the mistake of scrolling up. Oh no, there's so many things. Good to see you doing art. Yeah, hi Proxa. Yeah, no, DX gifts are amazing. I want to call them amazing. They're just like silly little things. They're just silly little things. But yeah, critic, you know, if you wanna drop the art text, be very pog. But if you don't gotta. A little Halloween doodle that turned into a pretty finished cheap draw. Oh, nice! I've been having fun with Halloween doodles on my own time because it's like, it's fun to draw my little guy in outfits that are not canonical. I've been having fun with that. It's been like scratching it, itching my brain. But yeah, if you or any other raiders need to go chill and not look at a screen for a hot minute, that's very pog. You go do it. You go take care of yourself. But I appreciate the raid. And you know what? If you do end up sticking around, we're just gonna be doing more art and maybe Fortnite, depending on how nobody's feeling. But yeah. Listen, okay, there's one huge mistake. There's one big thing. I didn't draw spinning. That's in the credits. That's in the credits in the panels below. I didn't draw me spinning. That one's not me. Link okay. But guys, if you guys didn't know, there's some other emotes. Oh my god, it's so cute! Hold on, let me copy and paste this into. It's so cute. Look at Let me see if I can get. Hold on, give me a second. I need to show the world this. Browser. No. Cancel. This is not what I wanted. Oh my god, I get rid of it. It's a window capture. There we are. Look at that, guys. It's crazy. Look at it. We're gonna put it behind me at least. Look at it. It's so cute. It's so cute. Happy Halloween. Happy early Halloween indeed. But yeah, I've been having fun with, like, I think I understand the artist fun around Halloween now. I get it. It's just me drawing in cosplay, essentially. It's fun. I have fun with this. But she's so cute. Look at it. Look at the little ruffles on the shirt. Look at the little ruffles on the shirt. This is so cute. This is so cute. But yeah, if you need to take care of yourself, maybe not look at a screen for a hot minute, take care of yourself. Pop off. We'll still be here. Oh, my brain is so turned off right now. It's crazy. But yeah, we're basically working on a little repo fugi for me for whenever I play repo next. I don't know if that will happen in the near future. But this is what it is. Okay, it's time to assort this into a little, from mayhem into proper It's a little bit of a mess. Ignore the mess. Cute. Thank you. I appreciate. We're doing quick little doodle. I don't know. I just been wanting to do the doodles recently for one reason or another. So here we are. So I'm very much my brain right now is only wanting me to at least get a GIF going for some of this, right? So this is you, probably this one. Eyes open. No, this is like it's this one and this one. Yeah. There's a method. There's a method, I promise. It looks chaotic. Oh my god, help, help, help. Actually undo everything because I think I just fucked up. This is what happens when you're wishy-washy with your layers, kids. All right, there you go. 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 I don't know what I'm thinking. I found out that we still had a repeater in the house. I was very happy with that news. I feel like low-key since earlier today, I've been like craving, all caps craving, hot pot, which isn't like a necessarily super easily accessible thing. And yet here I am, just upset that I can't have it, really. Me too. Hear me out, Stelly. Hear me out, Stelly. What if hot pot? What if hot pot mukbang? I'm kidding. Off collab, yeah. Oh wait, no, hear me out. Wait, hear me out real though. Hear me out real though, right? Because you know how you reached out to me about that thing? What if we did that thing and then we went to go get hot pot after? Like a little reward for ourselves. Hear me out. Like, and I'm only half kidding. I'll keep you posted. Okay, so we have this, right? Oh, this is the wrong one. It's this one that we want. It's crazy. Right, when we move little guy up, and then we just get rid of her little arms. Let's get rid of the little arms real quick. We just go, boom. No, it's not. It's not. Boom. No. Wait. Fuck. Boom. Then. Boom. bean. Boom. And then this one, same thing. Get rid of little arms. And then, boom. Beans. Bean arms. Bean arms. Then just get rid of everything else below. Yeah. Clean it up. Clean it up a little bit. Get rid of this. Oh, I didn't change the opacity on the head. It's okay. You know what? Actually, it's okay. I think if we leave it like that, it's okay. Because it's sketch, and it will help me later. You lurk. Thanks again for having us. Thanks for rating in. I appreciate you sharing your community with me. You take care of yourself, and I hope I can catch more of your streams. I've been like low-key kind of like drowning in work, both related to this and other stuff, like IRL stuff. So I hope to pop in on more of your stuff. But yeah, enjoy your night. Enjoy the rest of your time zone. What am I doing? Oh my god. This one is, oh my god, help, help. I already messed up. I already messed up. That's crazy. This one. Yeah, okay. Hear me out, guys. First of all, we turn this the opacity up to here fully. Boom. Combine down. Opacity up. Boom. Combine down. Huge. Okay. All right, boom. Huge. Group. Yeah. Okay, boom. We have listening A and B, and lastly for yaps. Okay, turn this off. Get rid of the other one. Is it the messy way to do this? Yes, because I forgot. I'm gonna put that down here for reference for later. Yeah. Duplicate that. Yeah. This is also for reference. It's just chaos. This is chaos. I'm sitting so poorly. Give me a second. Oh my god. That was awful. I'm sitting so poorly. I fixed it a little bit. Why did I make 2 of these? Good question. Okay, it's these two that I want. Yeah. Oh, I know why I made two. Posture check and hydrate. Bruh. Let me fix my posture. Imagine having good posture. Couldn't be me. Man, on my other monitor, I just have Critic's little doodle, so it's just Critic staring at me. I understand why I made double. I understand this now. I understand the method to the madness now. Did I make double of this? Okay, I get it. I get it now. This is gonna be like a 1, 2, blink, 2, 3, blink. 6 frames. 6 frames. Okay. Group these two. Group these two. This is... Oh, I can't tell. Group. Group. Okay. Rename. This is... Talking. Blink. A. Talking. A. Talking. Blink. B. Talking. B. Okay. I have the vision. I have the vision. Now is to think about how I'm gonna shade, what I'm gonna do for this. Gotta think for a second. Because I think easiest to change out the shell would be like, whoops. To change out the shell would be easiest to do something not that complicated. I'm sorry, I'm thinking. I'm thinking real hard. Oh, this ain't what I want. Let me think for a second. Okay. I think Okay, hear me out, right? Oh, this is the thing I wanted to do also. For the listening bodies, I don't want the arms, right? Alright, it's just the guy. And then he goes like boom when yaps. Which means that for this guy, we want this line to go away. Hold on. Just boom when he starts talking. Wait, or right? Yeah, no, here. We need his arms to be here, so it's just like, so it really is just like a boom. It's just a sketch, so it doesn't have to be super great. But we have to be methodical about how we go about making the little guy. Okay, so we got that. What else was I wanting? Oh yeah, it's under, it's here. Boom. Okay. I want it like this, right? Right? Is that like our arm, like our little hands are right here. So our little hands peeking out of the thing, then we go boom when we talk. Like that's the goal. Man, this simple little thing turned into very complicated very fast because I can. Like it's like we're pulling ourselves up and then like, yeah, you know what I mean? Okay. Okay, so this means that apparently it does. All right. Okay. So I think. Okay. So for this, I think what we're gonna want is that the 3 heads. They're 4 heads. Coloring diff. 3. And 4 yap B. Yeah. Okay, so that means we're gonna have to draw the head separate from the body, which stays constant. And the hands are yapping. Says everything else for yaps. Okay, so heads, we're gonna want to draw basically 4 different ones. Okay. And then me. I think for the most part, separate layer. Okay, I got it. Okay. I just need to plan it out so that I'm like the most efficient when it comes down to it later. Okay, so I guess we start with the body because the body is going to be the same for all of them. I think I want this one. Yes. I don't know how far we'll get. I'll be real. We're just gonna keep going until I feel. Oh, also ads. See, I feel like y'all usually don't see me during the sketching portion, but I'm getting a little bit more confident with my sketching ability. So you get to see a little bit more of me sketching, for better for worse. I remember when this song came out, I had strep. Very pog. I was just sick as fuck at home. I remember they like we went to the doctors and they're like, "Yep, you got strep." And I remember listening to the song in the car, and I'm just being like, "Man, if only I weren't sick. This song's such a banger." I actually don't know if you guys hear the song. That'd be awkward. Actually, maybe that should be better. I don't know. Either way, "Lost on Me," very banger song. I was sick with strep. And I remember like that winter break, just being like, "Oh God, I'm in bed. I'm sick." And my dog being like, hi, lazy bones. Why are we lying in bed? It's 1 o'clock, and I'm like, I have a 101-degree fever. Please stop stepping on me. Or like, yeah, I don't know. It's kind of funny. Or like, I remember, that's another one. My friends didn't know that I had strep, right? And this was my 4th year at university. I was like, they were like, "Oh, are you gonna teach a dance for like the big performance in the spring?" And I was like, "Oh, I'll try." So my friends were like, I was like, "Oh, I'll try only if like you guys also sign up." You know what I mean? Like you guys sign up to teach a dance, because I had to leave a legacy. You know what I mean? And I remember being like, sick as fucking bed. My friend being like, "Well, I learned my dance. What did you do over break?" And this is like at the end of break, so I'm still like at home, and I'm like, I'm sick. I don't know how to do anything. He's like, "Wow, so you goaded me into doing something, then you did nothing." And I was like, "I'm so sick, man." and then he felt a little bit bad, but I'm welcome back from the ads. What are the repo colors? Repo. It's a rush, it's a thrill. Over it instantly. What are these? What are these Minecraft repo models? just looked up repo colors, man. I just need the color. I just need the color thing without an okay quality, without it being crazy. Repo color selection. Yeah, that works. Let me turn on blur real fast. All right, we're back. It doesn't have to be huge. I just gotta be able to see it. I think for right now, let's go for this. Or what we gotta do is map out the shadow real fast. Yeah. Okay, yeah. Yeah. Yeah! Wildfire. All right, here's this. Then highlight. I thought Ink would do this, and now I'm like, you know what? You're so smart. You're so right. You're so smart. I could never. Actually, no. Actually, I got it. Actually, I got it. Actually, no, we got this. I'm just a little bit stupid. Hold on. I'm really stupid. Hold on. I just fucked this up. It's not that big of a deal. I just fucked it up a little bit. I didn't put it on another layer because I'm silly. Enjoy your lurk entity. Man, I don't know. I kind of want to get up tomorrow for the direct. But I don't know if I have it in me to get it up for the direct. Because it's so early. And also, low-key, I got it for the last couple of directs. And they were a little bit disappointments, low-key. I got it for the last one. I didn't get it for less than 10 for the last Pokemon Direct. But don't get me wrong. That was a disappointing Direct. I guess it's technically it presents, but like, who cares? This is love. Wow. To the side. Alright. Now I fixed the outline. It should be on its own proper layer. Yippee, good for me. I did one thing correct. Hold on, there's a vision. There's a vision. I don't know if the vision will work, but there is one. Right. I don't know if we're seeing the vision yet. Because we are in fact working with thicker lines, so I will be dragging and dropping, which I don't do a lot of because usually I'm working with like sketchier lines or I've been playing around with like a sketchier line art, which doesn't allow for drag and drop super good. But less. Okay. I don't know what the vision's visioning. Okay. I never wanna miss you at all. All right. Okay. Let's try this then. Hi, Mr. Pally. We're making a little repo fugi. Little repo fugi. Little guy. Little guy. Little guy. Shit. Just a little fun guy. Yeah, there's a whole ass vision. You kind of missed you missed the sketching part where now it's a hot mess, but now I kind of know what I'm doing, so I'm able to lock in a little bit better. I should clip these to each other so that I can color outside lines without fear of repercussions later. Boom. There's our body. There's our body. Okay. Rename body. Which eyes am I picking? What you mean? A, listen. B, talking. B, talking. Blink. B, talking. A, talking. Blink. A. Like mad surprise stuff. Oh, I am not doing that. We're doing these eyes. So technically, neither. Mostly because I just didn't want to pull up a reference. And I'm like, this is cute. It looks like I'm having an existential crisis all the time. Okay, so we did that. Boom. Back to our planning. Body. Boom. Let's do arms. All the time. Am I wrong though? Am I wrong though? Okay, turn drawing assist on. Just to double check. Yeah. How are you, Mr. Pally? We're just doodling. Doodling with no crash out. Can you imagine? And good, you just got home from work. Nice. Nice. I worked from home today. I didn't have to put on real people pants. It was great. Okay, so this, it would stand to reason that if light's coming from this direction, that it would just have the little, like, I'm jelly, but should I work from home? Yeah, it is a luxury. It definitely is a luxury. I recognize. Boom, the light from there, that way, turn that off. I'm thinking really hard. Oh my god, I usually don't think this hard. Yeah, okay, that's what we want. It just wasn't working in my brain because my brain was like, just do it the way it doesn't make sense. But now I'm like trying to be mindful. Clipping mask, add. See, I can't just drag and drop because it's not a full shape. So I did play myself on this one. Very awesome. Bro, mirrors, that's very cool. Yeah, I use mirror a lot whenever I can because why use so much brain power when you can make it actually look symmetrical? But I can't use mirrors here. Oh. Damn, nights are in sleep mode. Wait, what? Damn. Huh? Oh, it's because of the model. Listen, I was watching Only Murders with my sister. Hold on. Eden. And anyway, so I'm trying to get my. So I was watching Only Murders with my sister and my mom before this, but that meant that the way that we do it, like my sister and I FaceTime and make sure that our TVs are like synced up. And we've been doing this since like 2019, but like as a result, it was like right before stream, so my phone was kind of dying. So to keep tracking, I'm like, okay, it's gonna be awkward, but I gotta plug my phone in, and so it's plugged in. It's just like at an awkward angle. No, I said why use brain power. So I made a joke about doing in sleep mode, no in brain. Oh, I see. I understand. I also know though, like when I'm looking down, it's like, you know, looks like I'm passing out because the tracking. Yeah, it does. Yay! Look at that! I think that shape makes better sense. Looking good, thank you. For whatever reason, when I make my GIFs, I like them to be like this, like kind of like simple cell shaded. I think it just has the look that I want for my GIFs. All right, these are arms down. Poisson. Rename arms down. Move these above. Rename this to deafen. Duplicate. Rename. Mute. Because these are two different things. Devin's gonna have the lights are gonna be off. I'm gonna move this into whoop. We have that here. And to listening B also. And talking, no. It's just listening, yes. It's you, baby. We need body to be ahead of the arms down though. Yes, okay, and then we handle this one. All right. Outline 2, 3, 1. This is add. Clipping down, yeah. Oh my god, that's adorable. Thank you. That's when it's talking. Or I'm listening. I'm like here. It's like, hi guys, I'm here. I'm talking, right? And my arms are up. Cause yeah. And I'm happy to be here, as you can tell by my puffed up cheeks. Yeah. I need to turn the layer below it off. Wherever the hell that is. Move these down. Oh shit. Because I want... Well, I don't want it to be in a group per se. Yeah, okay. Drawing assist on, make it the thing large. One thing that I did wish that Procreate has, that like Clip Studio Paint has, is like the erase outside of line. That would be nice, but I don't have that, so I gotta do it manually. For better, for worse. And then this is the sketch real quick. God, why are the songs repeating? That's crazy. More Eric Nam? I'm always down for more Eric Nam. Yeah. Know who cool that is? Eric Nam is very pog. You should guys all should look up Eric Nam and listen to his music. He's like a very funny, he's like very charismatic also, like when he speaks. Putting it out there. But so like, I guess like I should do a better job at explaining who Eric Nam is. Did you accidentally turn on? I've had subtitles on for a while. You can like unenable them basically, but like I've had subtitles on for a while simply because it helps me when I'm like listening to other people's streams, like oh, that's so weird. Why is it being like that? Okay, it's fine, whatever. But yeah, no, it helps me when I'm like listening to other people's stream like at work, and I can like, kind of see what they're saying to the best estimation with a grain of salt. There's some times when the captions are like wildly incorrect, and it's kind of funny, but it is what it is. Yeah, but I think there is a way to turn it off. I do not know what that way is though, however. That makes so much sense. Hold on. I think I fucked this up. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, that makes sense. Hold on. We gotta go fix it and literally everything that we've done. No, I think I like it though, the way that it was though. I think I like it with the darker. I think I like it with the darker. I like it with the darker. Okay, so basically what happened was that I have been drawing the highlight with an add layer, but the color that I've been using on that add layer is like the same color for the shadow. So it was a little bit different, and then I didn't realize that's what I was doing essentially. So when I went to go do like the raised arm, it was the wrong. It was like a slightly. It was like a brighter color. I didn't really understand what was happening. But this is who we are now. Yeah, okay, that looks better. Ah, gotcha. Yeah. Sorry. Because of the way that I have it's set up, my phone is on the other side today. Which is why I've been like trying to like keep looking at everything like on like the smaller monitor, but it's been hurting my brain. Okay, so we got our arms. Rename arms. Yeah. 1, 2, 3. Yeah. 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 Would you like? Okay. Let's turn this off. Turn on deaf and mute. All right, very awesome. And then yeah. And then yeah. And I gotta look up what it looks like when you die in the game. Repo, die in game. No, repo, robot. Just I just looked up like okay, right. Okay, I got it. Yeah. And then to make it a little bit thicker. Yeah, look at it. He's a little guy. He's dead. He's not. He deafened, but he's a little guy. Sorry, I'm thinking again. This is head for deafen and mute. Deafen, mute. Yeah, okay. Change this to white though, real quick. Yeah, like a little bit of it. Yeah. Mm. Okay, then we move this up, but again. I'm just gonna make sure it touches here. The hinge is intact. Okay. We got it. We so got this. We have this to carry down here. That doesn't make sense. Let me fix that. Sorry, I'm just like locked in right now. I think we'll get the Fugi body done, and then we'll probably find someone to raid, simply because I need to get some stuff done, guys. I really need to get some stuff done. There's some shorts I need to fix. It is what it is. Gotta do the work. This is an add layer. Clipping masks. We'll finish off the shells. Yeah. Oh, it's not. It's 9:30 Pacific. That's crazy. Crazy. This is gonna bother me whenever I look at it. Gotta fix it. Okay. Here. Boom. Yeah. Also, yeah. I don't know if I like that though. You know what? It's gonna do. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. Grab this. Yeah. There he is. There's our little guy. There's a little shell. There's a little shell. This is head for mute. Ooh, hold on. Rename also head. This is deafen. Put this guy up here. And this guy in here. Yeah. Oh, I missed a spot. Carefully, carefully. Where's our little guy? Oh my god. He's just a little guy. He's just a little guy. Okay, this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna do one shadow and one color. We're gonna do the shadow in the other color. So we have a reference. Yeah. All right. And then we color and shade. Yeah. Oops, clipping mask. Yeah. Yeah. I don't know. I feel like recently I've been like drawing a lot. Let that be for like myself, or like, hey, you know, it would be funny if I doodled people that I know for a very specific reason. You know what I mean? But I feel like I don't know. I always like to do something with like my hands, you know what I mean? So I feel like that's kind of why. And I've been like kind of like low key. I have like this big IRL weekend event happening. That I'm not like really in charge of organizing, but like I teach dance on the weekends, and like the kids that I teach, they are performing at this thing, so I kind of have to be there. And like, if you've been around slash I've yapped to you about it, there's been some like grade A bullshit with kind of what's been going on over there with some stuff. But that's neither here nor there. But basically, I don't know. I feel like I've been very stressed and pressured, and it's like not really something that I realized until like maybe like Tuesday. Cause like Tuesday and Wednesday, bro, I kind of had to crash out. Oh, I can like unplug my phone. It's like charged enough, so I can like actually look at you guys. Revolutionary idea. But yeah, I wouldn't say I crashed out, but it was like, no, what am I talking about? I on Tuesday or Wednesday, whichever day, I realized that like shit. Stop. That like for the first time, like I after work didn't like have to like do anything, and I'm like, man, what's free time? Man, what do I do? Oh God, you know what I mean? Because I feel like, where is it? I was like, man, what do I do? I feel like a lot of things I do now are monetized in one way or another, for better for worse. Um, but yeah, I finally had like a restful day. I guess. I guess I theoretically had a restful day yesterday. Oh my God! Wait, can we talk about the summer I turned pretty, please? Bro, what is girl like? What is happening? Like neither my sister nor I read the books, but the two of us have been like watching the show. Like I like watched. I was like, my sister watched season 1 and 2 as they were coming out, and I just like have been seeing like the internet talk about it. But like, I didn't actually watch it. And then like before my sister went back to school, we like sat down and watched all season 1, season 2, and I gotta say, I've been a fan of whoever hasn't been like the little bitch of the season. You know what I mean? Like whoever's not being a whiny little asshole. My standards are so low. Because like season 1, it's Conrad, right? Season 2, they're both fine. But season 1, bro, I was like complaining every episode. It was like bad. And my sister obviously knew what happened. She had already watched like the first couple episodes of season 3, because by that point, season 3 had come out, or the first 2 episodes of 3 were out. But I was just like crashing out because Conrad's such a like a whiny little bitch in like season 1, and like for good reason, I guess. But like I don't know. Like I think being a teenager is hard, but like 2, I don't know. I just don't deal with whiny little bitches that well. But like, yeah, so I'm like crashing out. And like my sister's like, oh, like wait till you get to season 3. And I'm like, I don't really care about season 3 right now, because Conrad's being a little bitch right now. I was like crashing out. But like obviously, so now I'm caught up, right? And oh my god, it's finally getting messy, man. But like, so we know that they're based off books, but neither me nor my sister know how like this season's gonna end. Like, it feels like very like anything could happen. You know what I mean? Like, because like Jenny Han was like, oh, has said like publicly like, oh, you know, like it may not end how people think it's gonna end, which is like interesting. People on the internet definitely have stronger thoughts and opinions than I do on the show. But one thing I didn't realize though is that the guy who plays Conrad in Summer Returned Pretty played Aaron Samuels in the what's it called? In the Mean Girls musical reboot, whatever, remake. I didn't know that. And that's crazy. And I think it's a little bit funny if I'm being real. But I got my university roommate to watch The Summer Returned Pretty. And it's so funny because she's like crashing out over all the exact same things that I was crashing out over. I think she's finally caught up to season 3. Okay, boom, we have our head. We have all the heads. It's crazy. Okay, so what is gonna move? Oh no, stop. Okay, 1, 2. We're just gonna move these into here. Okay, so we want the head to be in front of the body for these two. So we want 1, 2. Yes. Yeah, okay, I was very afraid for a second. Okay, then we go back and rearrange. Body arms head. Oh shit. Yeah, look at him. There he goes. Look at him. Look at him be. At some point I shall be working on this bit with the me of it all. I should turn it on. You know what I'm gonna do, because this will become a problem later. I'm gonna combine all that. I'm gonna combine the eyes down because I want to keep the body layer, like the shading and stuff, separate. Because if I want to change the shell color, I have that option down the red. We're just using blue because it's a contrast to the pink. That will eventually happen. But then yeah, then we'll end stream and we will raid someone. Like, if y'all are down for more art, then we can find someone who's also doing more art. If y'all are down for something silly like Silk Song, then I have a friendo who's online playing Silk Song. We have options. We have options. We have options. Look at it go! Yippee! You look, yeah. Thank you, Bonk. That sounds good. All right. I think we made some big progress today. Look at it. We got like color down. I got up to color down for like the shell. That's kind of huge. All right, I'm gonna switch back to chat. All right. Is there anything that I wish to address before we end stream? Tomorrow is Friday. You know what that means? It means that a short's coming out on TikTok and YouTube. Yippee! I've been working hard on my shorts, man. And if you want to see some funny moments from the past few months, that's the way to do it. And it's full edited glory. Oh, we're still on the ad break, so I am going to stall for time before I do this spiel again. Yippee! I spent so much time yesterday trying to like scrub my what's it called? My TikTok algorithm. Oh no, I'm tired. I spent so much time trying to scrub my TikTok algorithm yesterday because it didn't even know who I was. It was crazy. But speaking of TikTok, welcome back from the ads. Yippee! I didn't realize y'all were on the ad. My bad. Haha. Okay. So some things. First of all, maybe I should start in a different order than what I was gonna do. For tomorrow, I may or may not do a stream in the morning at the crack of dawn. Who knows? It depends if I want to wake up that early, and if I do, we will in fact be reacting to the Nintendo Direct. It's the first official Nintendo Direct since the beginning of the year, which is crazy because it's been like the longest 9 months ever. So yeah, I'll be awake for that. I'll try to be awake for that. The best way to know if I'm going to be awake, Discord and opt into stream pings. All of our notifications are modular, so you're not going to get pinged at everyone unless something major is happening. You know what I mean? Love myself some modular notifications. So I provided that to you guys. Yippee. Another one. Speaking of Friday, which is tomorrow, shorts go out. New shorts release. Yippee! On YouTube and TikTok. Yippee! If you want to see streams, from the past few months and or shorts, I got a VODs channel for past streams, and I got a YouTube channel where I am making longer form content, but they will be releasing closer to debut whenever that happens. I'm making a little bit of a backlog for myself. So I'm gonna plug the socials. There you go. There's the information. Huge. All right. In terms of scheduling next week, I know we usually have a Monday Monster Hunter of some sort stream. Crady and Mito are still out of someone's out of town, I think Crady's out of town, so we cannot no Monster Hunter Monday next Monday. And Tuesday, it's not Monday, so it's not Monster Hunter. Unless I change my mind. But yeah, That's kind of it from me. I will shall now take a look at the Rex from back.